to Pitch to Screen podcast. I'm your host, Kelly Thorne, and today we are joined by producer Ana Menendez. Ana, thank you so much for being with us today.
My pleasure.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, what you've done, and how you got into filmmaking in general.
Okay, I am originally from Spain, from the south of Spain, the land of flamenco. And I came to the United States 16 years ago. I came to Los Angeles to pursuing my dream of working in the entertainment industry. I came to study a master's degree in TV and film production at the New York Film Academy. And I came by myself. I didn't know anyone. I just came with 2 suitcases bigger than me. That is not difficult, because I'm very small. And it was so funny because the day that I landed in LAX, it was January 5th, 2008. I will never forget. It was like 10:30 p.m. And I got out of the airport and I was like, whoa, this is going to be an amazing adventure. And it has been. I've been here like almost 16 years actually now, and it's been an amazing adventure. I've done feature films. I've worked on commercial campaigns. I used to work for Sony. I also work for the New York Film Academy. Now I launched my production company, and I am truly living the dream, as they call it.
What's a challenge that you have had and overcome, and how have you overcome it?
One of the biggest challenges in my life, and that is actually one of the biggest blessings, now looking back at it, it was losing my dad to stage 4 cancer 4 years ago. When you lose a parent, you lose a part of yourself. And only people that have lost a parent or a sibling, can understand, the depths of and the layers, the depths of that love and the layers of it. And it was, for me, was something that truly broke my heart into a million pieces. And it was really challenging, because it was very, very intense, the pain. And actually I was numbing myself for a year. I was like, okay, I'm going to work. And I was very busy. There was 2019, he passed away in February. So I was working like crazy because I didn't want to feel and I didn't want to think. And then it was very interesting because the COVID hit like a year later. I woke up one morning and I said, you know what, I'm ready to work on this. And I was probably one of the very, very few people that during the COVID, I didn't drink any alcohol. I didn't do anything but just work on the grief. And you know what, I have to say, it's been the most painful but incredible, rewarding work that I have done. And actually, I think that it has made me a better artist and a better human being. People that succeed in this life are people that are brave. They are brave because life will tear us down. Life will throw us curveballs all the time to all of us. And it's about how can you keep your heart open? And not only how can you keep it open, but how can you use adversity to open it even more?
So I have so many questions for you. But if you have any advice for you in 2008, when you first landed, what you could say to her?
I would tell her, it's going to be an adventure. Definitely. It's going to be wild. You are going to be safe, always. You're always protected. You're always guided. Dreams can happen and will happen. Never give up. And always be true to your heart.
So what are your dreams? What were little Ana's dreams, and what are your dreams now?
I wanted to be a news anchor. And when I was 6 years old, I was like, I want to be a news anchor. And it's funny because then I went to college and I went to study communications, and I had a class that was news, and I failed the class. That's the only class in the whole entire bachelor's that I failed, okay? And the teacher is like...
Ironic, right?
I know, what an irony, I was like, what? And she's like, you are not good at this. I was like, what? You're destroying my dream. He's like, no, you're not good at it. Anyways, I graduate from my bachelor's and I go and I work in Madrid. I went to work. I worked in Madrid for a couple of years before I came to the US. And I go and I find a job in a newsroom. Okay, I'm gonna fulfill my mission. And I go into the newsroom. My boss hated me. He hated me. And he's like, you're not good for news. I was like, another one. What the heck is going on? You know? I was like, what is happening? And I was doing at the same time, I was doing dubbing. I was doing a course in dubbing and voiceover. And I was actually working doing voiceover for radio and all of that jazz. And it was so funny. He's like, Ana, you're not good for news. You should go and do dubbing. I was like, I am actually doing dubbing. He's like, yeah, you should go and do that. You should go and do that, you know? Do acting, do something else, you know, that has nothing to do with news. So that's what I wanted to be when I was a kid. That was my dream. Now, what I want to do is I want to impact the world. You know, when I teach a class, how can I make a difference? How can I inspire them with my simple story? And sometimes it's that, you know, it's a smile to the lady that cleans your apartment complex. You know, sometimes it's all of that. So if I am able to be alive and to do that every single day and to work in what I love doing, you know, and to make money on it, I'm already winning. I'm fulfilling my dream and I'm fulfilling my mission.
I firmly believe that story is what crafts our culture. It always has, from the time that we've sat around a campfire and we've told stories, and we tell stories to tell morals. And so storytellers are the people who hold the morality of our society. And if we have people telling stories that don't have good centers, good compasses, good hearts, it's going to really impact. And Hollywood's global. So to have somebody like you who's influencing story, it's really heartening.
Thank
Truly.
you. Thank you. I have so much to learn, you know. We're a working process, and the stories we tell impact the world. What type of world are we going to leave our children? You know, we will leave this world and we are responsible to tell stories that change it, you know, stories that inspire others, you know. And I am so grateful to be living in this time that is crucial. You know, we're going through a crucial time with all this AI and all this technology, and that it sounds so scary, but at the same time, it's so full of possibilities. And I know that the next step in my career, I know that it has to do with storytelling, you know, with performing arts, and you know, all of that mixed with technology, because I truly believe in my heart that we can use technology to advance the world if we mix it correctly with the storytelling and with the arts, and we can impact the world and make it better.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh my God, absolutely. Thank you.